Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be doing a review of the new tablet from Redmi, the Redmi Pad. So Redmi Pad has been announced in India, and this is a budget tablet. So if you look at the budget tablets right now available in India, most of them have updated processors. They're not really the best offerings in their price segment. So that's one of the reasons Android tablets are lacking behind in terms of performance and even the experience. But Redmi plans to redefine this segment with the Redmi Pad. Now there are a couple of interesting things about this Redmi Pad. One is that it has a 90 Hz refresh rate. That's first of its kind in this price segment on a tablet. Regular tablets are just 60 Hz, and now you get a 90 Hz refresh rate that improves the overall experience. Then you get the newer 6 nanometer Helio G99 octa-core processor, which is again a really good powerful chip for this price segment. We have seen this on few smartphones and they have performed really well. So how does the G99 perform on the Xiaomi or rather the Redmi Pad? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So first let's talk about the design and build quality. Now the Redmi Pad is a very compact and sleek tablet, and this weighs just less than 500 grams. That makes it even better because the weight distribution is as such that it is really great to hold in hands. You don't actually feel that it is around 460 or 470 grams in weight. It is very lightweight because the weight distribution is very good. Even if you're using the tablet this way or this way, the weight distribution is such that you don't feel the heaviness of the device, and in fact this is very lightweight and it's also slim as well. So the design and build quality feels really strong. This is made of metal or rather aluminum chassis and feels very premium, and you get the Redmi branding here, the camera unit, and on the whole it looks really good. You get a 10.61 inches full HD resolution display, and the front cameras are on the top section. You get the microphones at the top and the power and volume keys. You also get an SD card slot in case you are using the base variant, the 64GB storage variant. You can expand the storage, so that option is also there on this tablet. So design and build quality wise, it's a really stellar tablet without any sort of issues, and feels very lightweight as well. So build quality also looks really premium. Now let's move on to the display. Now this is one of the things which is not so great on most of the budget Android tablets. Those are like stuck at 60 Hz. Now Redmi is trying to change that notion with the 90 Hz refresh rate, and this has a 10.6 inches display, and it's a 2K resolution display on the Redmi Pad along with that 90 Hz refresh rate is being offered. Apart from that, this is also having a 10-bit panel. Regular tablets in this segment have a 8-bit panel, which means you get only 16 million colors. Here you get 1 billion colors. That changes the entire display experience. You get 1 billion colors, and the color accuracy is also pretty good. That means that it gives you more smoother experience, and this is actually very good display. It's an IPS LCD panel, but it's very color accurate display. Colors are pretty vibrant, crisp, especially if you are using this as a multimedia consumption device. It is really good in terms of display quality, and the overall contrast and blacks are pretty good, and overall experience looks pretty solid on this device. So it has 90 Hz refresh rate, and that makes the device one of the best, or rather the best display on a tablet at this price segment. So that's again one of the good aspects about the Redmi Pad. Next, let's talk about the software experience. Now this tablet runs on MIUI 13, and this has Android 12 update already. Now the MIUI 13 on the tablet is pretty much optimized. We have seen this on the Xiaomi Pad 5 when we reviewed a couple of months back. The MIUI optimization for tablet is pretty good, and with the Helio G99 octa-core processor, it performs pretty well. Now the software experience is good. There are a couple of interesting additions to here, and as I said before, you get the 90 Hz refresh rate. Then there is a lot of customization options available. There are some toolbox available. You get the regular theme support and whole lot of customization generally you see, and the UI experience is optimized for tablet. That makes it even better in terms of overall experience. Now there are some additional options like multitasking options. You can do the split screen, and you can divide divide the screen space among two apps, and you can multitask. And apart from that, there is also floating window option. That means you can superimpose another window app or other third app on top of this split screen, so you can work on three apps at the same time. So that's a couple of interesting additions to the multitasking option. So that was available on the Xiaomi Pad 5 as well, so that is carried forward here as well. So the software experience is definitely good, and we didn't see any sort of major issues. Here and there a couple of stutters we did feel, but again, this is a budget tablet, we don't have any complaints in that. Helio G99 performed pretty well, and it was solid in experience. We had the 6GB RAM, and we suggest you to go with the 6 or 4GB RAM. There is also 3GB RAM. Probably if you are on tight budget, go with the 3GB RAM. Otherwise, we would suggest you to go with the 6GB RAM if that is possible for you, because that would give you the best experience, and also you get 128GB storage. Now this is the LPDDR4X RAM and UFS storage offered on this tablet. Now, being a budget Android tablet, one of the important things to consider is whether the speaker output is good for multimedia experience. You get a large 10.6 inches 90Hz refresh rate and good color accuracy, so and even 400 nits of brightness. So with that display quality, does that speaker live up to the expectation? You get a quad speaker here. You get two speakers on either side, the left and right side, and the speaker also supports Dolby Atmos, and this is definitely one of the best speaker performance on a tablet in this price segment. Excellent quality, especially for multimedia experience. If you're watching movies like this, facing your the tablet facing you like this, then you get these speakers on either side, giving you the best experience. So once again, speaker performance is stellar on this tablet. Now, talking about the performance, we didn't see any sort of major issues. Couple of stutters here and there, but again, not a major concern. Now, if you're looking at the gaming experience, this is again one of the better budget Android tablets for gaming, because you get a really powerful chip for this price segment, the Helio G99, and we have played even PUBG Mobile and other games, played a pretty well solid experience for this price segment on a budget Android tablet. So we'll be doing a detailed gaming video. In case you are interested, we'll be uploading the same pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. So overall, the experience is really good. Now, talking about the cameras, you get an 8 megapixel rear camera and an 8 megapixel front camera, and the front camera can adjust according to the people in the viewfinder, but that update, that feature has not been rolled out yet, but that will be coming up pretty soon. Now, the cameras are kind of okay for a budget usage. Here are some samples. Again, not much to talk about, but again, this is a tablet not really suited for cameras other than video calling, and probably a couple of snaps here and there, but this experience is quite good, although you can see some samples were taken with this device. Now, finally, moving on to the battery. Now, you get an 8000 mAh battery, and the battery performance is really good on this tablet, and this again depends upon the usage, multimedia consumption, and all those things combined together. You get really good battery life on this device, especially the processor is pretty much efficient, and this gives a good experience overall. But the charging is not that fast. It is an 18-watt charging. It will probably take around close to 2 hours to charge the device. 8000 mAh and 18-watt will take a bit more time, but you get a 22.5-watt charger. It doesn't make much of a difference in terms of charging speed of the tablet, but you can use it for other smartphones if that smartphone supports 22.5-watt charger. So that's the purpose of giving the 22.5-watt charger in the box. So that's the charging and the battery performance. So overall, it's a solid package from Redmi in terms of budget segment. We hardly have anything to complain here in terms of experience, in terms of display performance, the metal body, but probably only downside is that there is no the 4G version of this tablet. Again, not a major concern, because if you are really looking for a 4G tablet, this might not be the one, because this is having only Wi-Fi and the SD card slot. There is no SIM card slot. That's probably the only downside I feel in case you are looking for a 4G tablet, but otherwise it's a very solid experience with the Redmi Pad. Display wise it's good, and the performance wise is good. Cameras are quite okay. Then the build quality is fit and finish, and also you get two major Android updates, that's MIUI 14 and MIUI 15 will be available. And apart from that, you also get security patches for 3 years, and two major versions of Android are promised by Xiaomi or other Redmi. So you get pretty much solid updates for 2 years and security patches for 3 years. So that's again something which is a new trend in the budget segment in terms of tablet experience. So again, as I said before, Redmi is trying to redefine the budget Android tablet segment, and it has been successful in that count. So we have been using this tablet for more than a week, and we are pretty much happy with the overall experience offered. So that was my experience with the Redmi Pad, and we highly recommend this tablet in case you are planning to buy a budget tablet, Android tablet. This is definitely worth considering. So that was my experience. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.